Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And today we'll be doing something different again. So today we'll be planning to make a missile launcher. And this is a tutorial on how to build yourself a missile launcher. So be prepared to open your builder and get ready. So first off, you will want to choose a good seat. A decently good seat I could recommend you is the armored seat. It offers high protection from the weaponry that you're going to be fighting against. This build wouldn't be too overpowered since it is just a tutorial build, but you can add things later, is what I'm saying. Now on this build, you're gonna have to start with a base. So grab any block, any wide block like this, and you're gonna have to move it to about here. Make a nice wide base, like this, so you can have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of this 4x8s, so you have enough base that will protect you from falling over when you do put your weapons on. Now let's get with the aiming servo. It is bright. I'm gonna change my paint style so you guys can see a little better. It's not any better. There we go. So this is the aiming servo. This will help you with your controlling, since you are going to be using your mouse for this. So you're going to turn the left angle all the way to 180, and the right angle to all the way to 180. Turn on hold position, and turn off verticality checks. And then you can tune the speed later. What you're going to do is you're going to make another copy of this, and make sure that the front, this light here, is in the front. Because what that is just basically where it's going to be looking. So if you're looking up, that will be going up. Make sure to stack it on top like this. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab a 2x4, or your decision of block. Get a 2x2 instead, actually. And attach your seat to this. Now get out of the builder, and you can see, let me change my camera. When you look up, it should look up. When you look down, it should look down. Spin around, it should do that too. And if it's not doing that, you need to tune some of the settings. This should be 180. This should also be 180. If your build I'll say this later, since we need to get this part done first. Grab another 2x2. Actually, get a 2x4 and put it on the sides of this block. Sort of like this. So it's kind of doing a T-pose. Because what you're going to do next is you're going to attach these 4x4s to the back. Or if you want, you can just leave it to the 2x4s. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to attach our weapons. Now, your weapons can be different. If you're a gun spammer, which I recommend you don't do, you can choose the tiny cannons or the lasers. Tiny blasters. These you can put a lot of, but I wouldn't recommend you do. Now we can't use the water weapons since they are water. The EMPs aren't very great for things like this turret, but you can use blasters if you like. I'm not going to use blasters for this one. You can either use rocket launchers or the flank cannons. They are pretty much the same thing, but I would recommend the flank cannon. Since these are the most accurate turrets. This is a basic design, so it's not going to look good. So if you do inherently want to change some designs, you would need to move a couple of these blocks around. So this is what your final design should look like. What your current design should look like. Add 2 more of these, so it looks cool. On the outer 2, you would add a short 0 let's say 0.2 delay. Because you're gonna want that extra look. Right. The flank cannon is a little powerful though. As you can see, causes us to slip. So if you would prefer to use any other blocks like the tank cannon, or the rocket launchers, or just normal guns, that is another alternative that you can do. But as of right now, I'm going to use these flank cannons. We're going to go down to the gadgets. Actually, it's a movement, my bad. You're going to have to go to the movements, and then search for the anchor pin. This anchor pin will anchor yourself to the ground, or another block if you do choose to attach this in an awkward way to another build. So, that's not supposed to be happening. Okay, there you go. Turret works well. As you can see, the recoil is high, which causes a bit of a disperse. So what we're going to do is back to this aiming servo and turn up the dampening. What dampening does is if you liked today's video, I have over 300 builds saved as blueprints, and I'll be uploading new builds every single week. So hit like and subscribe for more of these videos. Huh? Okay, I don't know what dampening does anymore. Adjust how much energy the joint can absorb. Okay. So, I guess you're gonna have to turn that to 0? I don't know. So, this is what your build should look like right now. 2 tank turret, 2 flank cannons, and if you would like, you can change those controls, which I'm gonna do. Auto aim changes the auto aim, since I think these have auto aim too. Now, you got a fully functional turret. But now, you're probably wondering, hey, how am I supposed to protect myself if there's some vehicle in the way or something? So, you're going to attach one of these on the top. This is an energy shield, large energy shield. So you're going to do vertical offset, since it is high above your vehicle, and you're going to lower it to -1. This doesn't do much as of right now, because it's pretty small. So we're going to do another one, and put it right in the front. Now, this may be considered cheating in some PvP servers, so you can always just remove these, but these will stay on for the purpose of my build. It is a little shaky because of how heavy these are and how much recoil, but I can't do anything about that. So what you're going to do is you're going to add a couple blocks of aesthetics. Like up here, you can do some arrow, sort of like this. It gives you that kind of look, and you can always just change these bottom to, because now they are attached, so you can remove these, since this 4x1 is attached to the block here. So you could just copy and paste. And then click Alt if you're on keyboard to flip it around. Rotate Alt, copy, insert, and then delete. So this is what your build should look like right now. There are a couple design aspects that you can change, like this smooth panel. Actually, that's not hold up, that's 6x6. Never mind. I was gonna say you can add things to the back of this. Sorry about scrolling out. Scroll on one spot. You can add stuff to the back of this, yes. So you can add some corners, inverted corners, like this, and it should look just slightly nicer. I'm gonna turn this all carbon black again. In a block. I'm gonna go carbon fiber in a black, so you guys can see better. This is what your build should look like right now. And you're probably wondering, this support isn't very good. Well, you can do some extra support. gonna pull this back out. You're gonna move these to be double, and then you're gonna attach another one on the side. You're gonna pull the whole build upwards by at least 2 blocks. And then you're gonna grab a couple of these wedges. These wedges won't interfere with the top block. Actually, you're gonna put the wedges here. And then you're gonna attach a 2x2 right here. This adds two of these aiming servos, and it will cause it to have more stability than it did before. It should be very destructive. This is what it should look like right now. And if you are a designer, you can add a couple more blocks down here. Like this 2x2. Do this. Back here, you can do a 2x2. What is this? Yeah, a 2x2x2. And a 2x2. And back here, you can do a nice... That's 3x1. Duplicate that. And it should look like this now. This is what your build should look like right now. You can grab a 4x1 here on the sides. Set there. On the top, you can do a sort of styling. You can do a, say, a 3, and then actually, you can go for a 4x1 here, and then a 3 or a 2. I put a 2 here. Hit this to the other side, and then you should have yourself a decent looking gunner. Now we're gonna attach something right here, a wedge 2. This will help protect your seat. And in the front, if you were going to do a non-energy shield turret, then you can duplicate this to here in the front of this, but I'm gonna keep the energy shield. The build should look pretty clean. Like this. Just make sure to keep your camera stable when you're doing this. Has no problems whatsoever. Energy shield to basically protect you. Now I'm gonna paint this all carbon fiber black, and I'm gonna have some that true blue accent. Or we could go for white. That doesn't look good. This. Occasionally that happens. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. But this should be your note. It's a nice turret. It's a really good looking turret with 4 flank cannons and 2 energy shields with a total of 3 aiming servos. And very nice looking broad shoulders. Yeah. This is very stable, hopefully. And if you do have problems with the aiming servos, just go ahead and tune some of that based on what you put for the cannons on the sides. You can change the cannons if you ever need to, and the weight will vary depending on what kind of turret on top you have designed. For the base, you could either do the normal 4x8, or you can go back and remove the anchor pin and go for a... Where's that block? These weights. You can replace all these with weights, and that would result in a very clean looking base. Because you could do maybe something sort of like this. it's really dependent on how heavy your turret is. For me, probably not enough. Never mind, it is. It's a nice turret with a weighted base. So you can do with the weighted base, or you can do with a just non-weighted base and an anchor pin. So yeah, that should be it for the turret build. You go ahead and like and subscribe, and if you want more tutorials like this, go ahead and comment down below what you would like for me to build next as a tutorial. Thank you guys for watching.